Welcome back. It's 6:14 this morning. We've been working to get you answers as a lot of people have experienced delays in getting their SNAP benefits.
This is a problem we have been looking into since around Thanksgiving. 11 Alive's Liza Lucas joining us in studio with the response from the state and federal government. Meanwhile, families still struggling, Liza.
Yes, good morning. Actually, we heard from a mom overnight who said she's been waiting for 2 months for her benefits. Just to give you a scope of how big this issue is, a spokesperson with the USDA's Food and Nutrition Services, they tell me the agency met with state leaders the first of the month to discuss a backlog of around 67,000 SNAP renewals. Now, I've circled back to the state for updates on that number, but Georgia's Department of Human Services previously shared with me that the backlog impacts some March cases as well as applications and renewals submitted in April and May. DHS says that they are short-staffed, as we've reported before, and it is all hands on deck, they say, to process applications while hiring continues.
Kind of wild to think that we've been talking about this since November, but now that we have the state and federal government involved, sort of what's the solution?
Yeah, so there's actually been a lot of back and forth in some of the responses that we've been getting, and we're still pushing for some clarity on that. But the state, they actually give out these monthly benefits, but any changes, that has to go through federal regulators. So DHS, they tell me that the state has repeatedly asked for waivers to help streamline this process. Some of those requests have been approved. Some we know are still pending. Now, in the meantime, we know a lot of you are waiting for resources. DHS does tell us that they are recommending checking your applications and renewals online, going to Georgia Gateway website, which is open 24/7, and making sure your application has all the needed information in order to streamline that processing. Families needing urgent help, they recommend going to community partners like local food banks. And we're going to pull some resources together for you online as well. In the meantime, no timeline, they say, for when they're going to get through this backlog. But they do promise us that they are working on it, and we're going to keep pushing for answers and some clarity to our questions.
Every day that goes by is a day somebody's struggling to feed themselves or someone they love. Like, time is critical here.
That's right. We hear from mothers, those on disability, a lot of people.
Hopefully they get this resolved soon. In the meantime, those resources will be uploaded for you on 11alive.com.
Thank you, Liza.